Well, good morning. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna get this thing started because I got some other plans later on today, but I'm gonna squeeze in this Reddit seed finally. Finally, like, actually feeling like back to normal health wise, so that's nice. And we should be able to jump into this thing. Just tweak one other thing here. Hey, Canary. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw when I was watching something else earlier. I saw that you were doing this, so that's cool. Welcome in. It's very good timing. All right, I'm just gonna double check. Okay, good. It said ever since I did a co-op seed with Scanner a couple weeks ago, where I accidentally grabbed the wrong seed when I was setting up stuff, I was like, I better double check my hash. Because I absolutely grabbed the wrong one and then took like a small loss of time just trying to get ourselves situated again. But this is the right hash, so we're good to go. Alright, well, let's jump into this. Let's see how I do. So, who knows? You did really well last week, so I was a little slow on some of the stuff, so... But, yeah. Alright, let's jump in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Early medallion. Interesting. Let's go right around him because he got right to the edge there. Nice. Ah. Been pretty happy with your times. Yeah, DDR Kirby does a great job really breaking down a lot of stuff. I worked with them in one of the rounds of the Metro tournament this year, which was really nice. Oh, look at that full magic. We'll just grab that. Got a lot of really good tips. Some suggestions for, you know, kind of like taking calculated chances and some different stuff, and sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't, but it's that's why it's calculated. But it's pretty fascinating. He's very analytical, and I learned a lot. So Kirby's really good one to follow. So it's neat that they're coming in and doing these again. All right, it was Eastern. So nothing but really good things to say about Kirby for sure. Did a lot of work with him and a lot of work with Rabid Wombat too. Wombat pops in here now and then. I've been watching Wombat do a lot of cross keys seeds, kind of getting some ideas there. So, some good people that I've connected with through that tournament, so I'm pretty grateful for that. I should probably grid this. Raindrops, how you doing? Good morning. We're short money. Let's just grab money. Alright. Early fire source. I'm not going to complain. I'm doing pretty well. Just wanted to knock this out and then have the rest of my day open to catch some football games with friends and stuff. So that'll be fun. Hey, Zax. Look at everyone popping in this morning. Good to see everybody. Alright. Please give me good things. Alright, I'll take the bottle. More bombs is good. So I go over to... I have a couple friends who, they redid their attic, and it's got... Ooh, gloves good. They have 4 TVs up there, and they have, access to, like, NFL Sunday Ticket, so we literally could put all of them on, more or less. Like, usually one of them we put Red Zone on, and then we'll watch a variety of things. I mean, I'm from the Western New York area, so primarily a Bills fan. So we'll watch that game against the Chiefs at 4, but then I don't even know what's going on at 1 o'clock. But one of my buddies that I'm with is a Patriots fan, boo. And the other one is a Cowboys fan, so we usually put on a variety of things. And honestly, it's just, we just like to chill, make fun of things, have, you know, a good time, and do something similar with pool table and something in your basement. Yeah, see, my basement's just kind of a mess. It's not really conducive to anything. That would be a nice thing to do. I just don't... Like, most of the time, a lot of my friends end up hosting things at their place, so if I redid it, I don't think anyone would use it. So I'm like, I don't see the need to put the money into it yet. So, that'll be a long-term thing. Plus, I've also had water issues in my basement, so I kind of want to see if I can get the basement to really not have water issues before I sink money into it, to be fair. And it's been good over the last couple years, but I just had some major plumbing done a couple years ago to hopefully fix it permanently. Ooh, Bears fan, Cowboys fans, very good. The variety in here. Yeah, so it's a fun time. We usually try to do, unless one of us have stuff going on, we usually try to get together on Sundays to watch the games. And it's the same crew that I go to hockey games with and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. Do I watch baseball? Not regularly, but I was paying very close attention to the World Series, and I was kind of bummed. I kind of wanted to see... Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, but we're committed, so... I kind of wanted to see the Blue Jays win, so I'm a little bummed about that, but you can't be upset with a Game 7 close finish, 11-inning game. That was, like, insane in the 9th. So, I was watching a lot of highlights to it. So... Pretty good series, considering that I'm gonna take it because I friggin' committed. Considering my one friend, yeah, not another 18-inning game, right? Considering my one friend was like, oh, the Dodgers are gonna sweep them, and I'm like, I don't know about that. The Blue Jays are a pretty good offensive team, so I was happy to see that series go the length. It was pretty cool. So we still really don't have anything great. Yeah, you're rooting for Toronto as well? Yeah, it would have been good. I mean, they hadn't won it in, like, what, 30 years or so? So it would have been pretty cool for them. But they're built to be a pretty strong team. They might be good for a while, so they'll be back. It was actually during... the COVID years, the Blue Jays, when they were having... Nice, I'll take that. When they were having some issues with having the teams travel back and forth between Canada and the United States, the Blue Jays played a bunch of their home games in Buffalo, and I got to attend one of those, and that was a lot of fun. So, that was pretty cool. Hammer's good. But I would say, sports-wise, football and hockey are kind of my two... Oh, nice double. You moved. You bastard. I'll take the bombs. Football and hockey are probably my top two, though. Sandcart. Okay, Samari is good, but it doesn't give me a lot of direction yet. Though it is at least another weapon option, but the hammer... I might take the hammer into escape if I don't see anything soon. Off, there we go. Yeah, hockey, well, and that's what I mostly do, is I go to a lot of local games. So hockey is definitely fun to watch in person. Ah, get screwed, crab. Alright. Alright, let's do the back into whatever. We haven't seen the key or the map. So maybe one of those will be in Dark Cross. We can at least skip a check in here. Watch them both be in the back. We have AHL and NHL teams. Yeah, actually. So is that where... Are you in the greater Chicago area then, if you're a Bears fan? Because I know... do I want to work backwards from here? Not really without a sword. Let's wait on that. I can do it from the front. Because I know the AHL team that's out there, the Chicago Wolves, years ago, we actually had to play them in a playoff series. Okay. Because I live in the general area of Rochester, New York, so we have the Rochester Americans here. I'm a season ticket holder for that, so I do a lot of hockey games. And that's a lot of fun, so it's good to go to those in person, but we don't really play against a lot of the Western Conference teams anymore. Yeah, Blackhawks, Ice Hogs. You also have the Chicago Wolves, so I think are affiliated with the Carolina Hurricane at this point. They were good for several years. I don't remember if they're still doing good now, but they had a really good team for a while. Can't remember. Okay, I don't think we've seen the map yet. Yeah, I figured as much. If you're from out here, most people have probably been to a couple. Yeah, the Amber teams are fun. Wolves and Steel. Oh yeah, the Steel for the ECHL, right? I forget how many ECHL teams there are because we don't really have one locally. Oh, good. Dark Cross has got something. I know who we're affiliated with, but then I like just kind of hear some names here and there, but they're really broken up into a lot of smaller divisions and stuff. Yeah. Well, this will suck. I should have taken some hits to this guy. Now I'm going to be here for a while. It's alright. Oh, was that last year against Toronto? I remember that game. Oh, Norwich City is owned by Milwaukee. The guy who owns the Milwaukee Brewers. That's a neat connection. Yeah, I know, I follow the English Premier League a little bit. I don't know a lot about it recently, but I had some friends years ago who were very into it, and so they were, I didn't want that. They were, Liverpool fans. There we go. And so I followed a little bit because of them. go. I liked watching it just because I didn't really have any, like, I didn't have any skin in the game, so it's just kind of fun to check them out and stuff. Oh, that's spicy. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that changes a lot. Yeah, that's a fun one. No, I wasn't gonna skip it, but I was thinking, no sword, but we got fire rod, so it's okay. That's a location. Of course it's in logic, it's not spicy. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, that's a location, like, I could have gone to Eastern, done all sorts of stuff. Sometimes I like to skip escape for a while. I know it's in logic, Zax. Don't take away my little fire. Nice refill. I wasn't expecting a Moon Pearl there, let's be honest. Half the time you go to Dark Cross early, what do you get? A 20? Bombs? Something stupid at that point? Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's a really good one to find, because it's an easily skippable thing. I should look at my map real quick, too. Ooh, okay. So, Pendant, Skullwoods, and Turtle Rock. Always love a Turtle Rock Pendant. And Thieves is the other 5-6. Let's get these. Okay. We might as well look in here, then, for items, because I'm hoping to get the items and just leave. So, let's see. Your favorite play is skipping CAC and actually have it pay off. That's so hard to do. There's just so many checks there. I mean, there is an occasional seed where that is just a complete garbage dump. But usually there's something of value there. It's so hard to make that commitment. Naturally, we haven't found shit in here yet, but we still have 2 checks to go, so we'll see. Actually, I have 3 checks. I can actually do the back check with the fire rod. I just can't go to Moth. Not that I want to. Let's see. Good. Leave me alone. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Dangerous, though, without a sword, but... oh, well, that's fine. I could die back here. Excuse me. Alright, no, whatever. I don't care. We're right in this room anyway. He wouldn't get out of my way. I tried to kill him, and then it just didn't hit him. That's what I wanted to do the first time, and it just didn't go. Dude, 2 items of value? Let's go. Alright, we're done with Skullwoods, hopefully. These guys... get out of my way. Alright, let's go peek at this. Okay, that's garbage. I want to see... Stun prize is a heart. Cool. So, this will probably have absolute garbage, right? The whole village, just because that's my luck. Oh, nice toss. What was that? Face up first, you dummy. Hey! Alright, now we're on the right path. Sword is nice. Did I see the multi-world? No. I was out of the house. Oh my god! Okay, double sword. That's because I called out the village on being garbage, and it actually came through. Anyway, no, I was out of the house because I was doing something last night, and then I didn't get home until a little bit later, and I was just kind of lounging around, reading stuff and following the World Series updates and stuff. But no, what was going on? Like, I'm sure it was chaotic and fun. Everything's kind of coming up Millhouse with, they went Pato Lotto. Oh, I love it. Cool. We're almost at bottle percent. Cross keys, Pato Lotto, and you said no? Oh, come on. That's not bad. If you don't do door rando, it's not going to take you 4 hours or more. I'm going to die, but I have a fairy. Could. Oh yeah, these don't. They will in here though. The last one took, you were in BK for half of it? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, that's what you do is you have another game that you can play while you're in BK. I knew I was gonna just grace that spike. Alright, we made it through. Four hours multi-world. I haven't done one of those, like a 4-hour multi-world like that in a while. Most of the multi-worlds I've been doing lately have been async. I do like one a month with Willard's community. Did all the glitches you get, which may have been a mistake because it gave the other people more checks. Yeah, and then that throws you off because then whatever item you needed, which is in their actual logic, they're not checking. Yeah, there's kind of a blessing and a curse of knowing how to break the game when you're doing a multi. For sure. Let's actually take 2 seconds here. Just for the hearts. Get out of my way, dude. Alright. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I don't know major glitches, because I would probably do the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm sitting here. I used to be obnoxious. I'd play with my friend, and if I streamed them, I would have a giant text up on the screen that says I'm in BK mode if he didn't find my items yet. I wonder why he wanted to stop playing them. Oh, got the key. We're missing an item, so let's go check this. Ah, whatever. Multi-worlds are fun, though. You just gotta be okay with possibly getting to a point where you don't have as much to do. Or it's X. Here's another thought, too. I know this is counterintuitive to everything you know about randomizer. Just don't go as fast and enjoy the experience. Ah, I screwed it up. It's alright. Really? There we go. Alright. First crystal, 24 minutes. Not too bad. Yeah, multis are fun, especially because you could also, like, if you wanted to do other games, like with the Archipelago, you can at least do, you could do a variety of stuff on there. I really haven't ventured outside of Link to the Past at all, but there's a few other games, like, I'd probably be comfortable trying, but I just don't know, like, the randomizer logic for them. But it'd be interesting. Nice bonk. Alright, let's get down to Hype Cave and see what's there. I can also... Never checked off library. Ah. I'd love a bow, because I'd love to go right to pod. A mirror would be nice, too, so I can actually route in some other crap. I might check a couple more Dark World things, and then go back to the Light World, because I have things that are open. Okay, Tempered Sword, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I check a couple more things, and we're gonna go Light World, because I have, like, all of Desert speedable. I can do Eastern, and I haven't done Saha's Closet, so I really got to consider that. I can get up the mountain, but without having a hook or a mirror or hammer, I don't know if that's really of any value. It's not even in logic right now anyway. But I could do this and just get Catfish out of the way. Because Catfish sucks. Okay, that's what I thought I saw. So, no. I probably should consider venturing into pod, but if I get bow locked out of there immediately, what's the point? I might as well beat the dungeons I could beat, which is primarily desert. We can get back to pod pretty quick. Whoops. Alright, so that was garbage. Alright. We don't really care about that either. Let's just get Bonk Rocks real quick, and then we'll head down south. Okay, now let's get Kinks to him. So, boots are required. That's wonderful. Okay. So now Smith Chain, Hammer Pig, that's all open. But let's go beat a dungeon. Yep. Okay. First item, not of value. Second item, also not of value. Okay, so the big key has got to be right on the torch. So, boots required here too. I just gotta remember to actually do Agina's Cave after I finish this. Get a couple hearts in here, we should be alright. We have a fairy in a bottle still. That's a bad fire out shot. Okay, let's see. So this, Agina's Cave, and then I guess the question is, do I waste my time with Smith Chain? I think I wait on that. I think we go Saha Eastern because we haven't been there yet. And we'll just hope that there's a bow there, or at least something that progresses me. We can also fake Flipper and do some of the Zora checks, and actually check Zora. Zora's at least in logic. Wow, nothing there. Alright, well. Thanks. That was another one of the things that, Kirby taught me to do. He also suggested doing one when you walk into Eastern, so that's why I have it out still. You just gotta remember to walk into the doorway a little bit, and then you... I call it swag strats, because that's what I feel like it is. Yeah, oh, I use it at hammer pegs all the time. I mean, I've always done it there. I just didn't think about using it in some of these other places. You know, and it's great as long as you actually get the 2-button press, unlike me, who sometimes just doesn't. So, but, it looks fun when you get it. Nice. Ah. Hammer pegs. Yeah, you know what, though? I've gotten burned by not doing hammer pegs, even without wanting to do smiths. So, like, if I can't... If there's no bow here or no other progression, that might be my next thing. Because I have that. Or I have... Like... Zora is in logic. The rest of the water checks aren't. So technically it's one thing. But I can always look at everything else. But right now the smith chain is 3 checks. If I include and see, technically we're done here. But I'm still gonna do antiquary chest. Yeah, with hammer peg and the smith and the purple chest, I technically have 3 checks there. So that's actually my next dense play if I don't get anything else. Come on. There we go. I was too low. I didn't feel like I was too low. Okay, that's a really good sequence break. That just made Smith Chain a whole lot easier, didn't it? And a lot more valuable, because now I can do K45 and route with it, too. I can also check Graveyard Ledge. So, this is locked behind Lamp. Imagine routing in a good order. I mean, it's good, but now in my head the whole time I'm just be like, where the hell is the lamp? Because obviously that is blocking that. I mean, it could just be sitting in pod or something, right? Because I haven't gone in there. Who knows? We might as well get Graveyard Ledge out of the way, though, so we don't orphan that forever. And then we'll do Smith Chain. And we do have access to Death Mountain, but again, it's not really in logic. But technically, if I had the lamp and then got this mirror, then it would be in logic. So if it's only the lamp that's blocking it, it might be worth just doing. Because I'm getting to a point where I might not need the lamp. I don't really need that either. That thing should be over like an inch. Like, I feel like I'm doing really decent on the routing, so you know that this is going to turn into some kind of shit seed. Like, we're going to be looking for ether forever or something to get into mire. I mean, we still need a flute. Like, there's some dumb stuff that's going to slow us down a little bit. But we have a lot of checks still to do, especially since we have, like, all of Death Mountain open to us, technically. Even if it's slightly out of logic. Okay. We definitely don't care about that. That's done. That's done. Check K45 and then we'll just run this down. We can also do Bombos Tablet while we're down there. And then I can go and do Zora stuff right afterwards, honestly. I can just dash over there and do it. So this isn't too bad of an order. Sure. I'll pretend like I need that. That was also not helpful. I didn't really need to go back Dark World, but whatever. I just realized something else that I should consider doing. Even though it's really stupid. I should probably just go in and beat ice. There we go. Okay. No. That archer loves to freaking snipe me. I don't know why. Okay. Naturally, it's garbage. Oh, that was bad. That's better. Nice B. Okay. I am happy to see that that's nothing. That fireball was still on the screen. Okay. That ain't it. So the answer must be in pod. Like, there's no other way around it, but we're just gonna go up the mountain instead. Pod must have the flute, or... That's my guess at this point. Pod has either the flute or the lamp. Because I've done anything else that's in logic. Ice is not in logic yet, so... Unless Pod has, like, the flippers, then it leads to that. But we're just gonna do this. Because we have way too many item checks to look at up here. And if I want to, I can do my green pendant, which might not be a bad idea. If I still have to go to pod later, I could turn it in, and its hair is fairly quick. I don't even have to do it right away, either. Okay. Of course. Let's peek at this crap. I don't think I got it. Nope. Well, those are trash. Okay, there's a blue mail. Yeah, let's just do it this way. We'll come back up through Paradox, and then we'll go into the Turtle Rock portal. Come on. F off. There we go. Okay, that's good. Now we have swamp completely on logic. Right? No, we don't. What are we missing? Flippers, duh. We're close to swamp and logic. Ah, okay, so the lamp has got to be down there. So this is necessary anyway, so now we have a chance that Myers beatable. Hookshot right there is so good too, because now all of Hookshot Cave we can grab. Alright, we're gonna open this just in case. I'm not planning on going in though. We're gonna pretend like that doesn't exist. Because we have a chance that we can do Meyer as a crystal dungeon. We could definitely, out of logic, do Ice as a crystal dungeon, so I'd rather just focus on those. And if we get a bow up here, or flippers, we're really in good shape. Yeah, TR is definitely a commitment. And I think in this seat, because I have other things to do, I'm not willing to make it right now. I know that means another climb if it's the answer, but yep, now we're definitely not doing it. Definitely not doing it. Definitely not doing it. Yeah, exactly. Nope. I'm not committing to it. Absolutely not. We will go Eastern and Pod first. Especially since I'm still convinced. I'm gonna get this. I'm still very, very convinced that, that the lamp is gonna show up inside Pod. Let's activate our flute. And then we're gonna go over there. No, I appreciate it, Canary. I know it's hard sometimes when you're like, you're watching and you know what the answer is, and you just kind of like have to bite your tongue. I've done that when I've watched. Occasionally, I've kind of lurked with like either you or Scanler, and if you guys happen to stream it after I already did it, and I watch for a few minutes, it's tough. But yeah. Definitely can be tough not to say anything and just, you know, I mean, obviously we all know how it works. Alright, let's see what's here. Like I said, yeah, Zax, it's... I mean, they're just basic open, but every now and then, someone might post up something that's a little bit wackier to try. It hasn't happened in a while. They used to do... I think it was like a monthly Weird Seed, and I wish they'd bring that back, because it was usually like other things, like inverted entrance, stuff to get people to try some different modes. But... That died out for whatever reason. Maybe they weren't getting as much people to try them, but I would try them. But I kind of started to do these on the regular right as that died out. So I didn't really get a chance to do it. But it's the regular weekly one's just always just an open, basic 7 crystal goals. But they're fun. I mean, you can either set up the YAML, or have you looked up what all the different mystery presets are already in Sahabat, where you could just, like, use one of those? Because you might just, like, see what's in there and be totally fine with it. I sent... When Scalar and I were talking about... Come on, get the fuck out of here. God damn it. Alright, that's annoying. Scanler and I were talking about either, if we didn't do doors, possibly doing mystery, and there's a whole bunch of mystery weights that are built into Sahabat, and you can even do different ones, too. If you just search the Sahabat, like Google search it, you'll actually find a site that has all of the different mystery weights. Oh god, just get out of my way. Listed. There they are. So now, this could be exactly what I was saying earlier. This could literally be lamp in either swamp or ice at this point. Actually, it's got to be ice, right? Because swamp... What was up? Okay, hook shot. So it could be early swamp. Because hook shot was up on the mountain. Why did I do that? Because I'm dumb. Okay. Cool. Let's just do it again. I'm thinking that I did the dash back up and I didn't. Okay. Yeah, using the preset from Zelda. I don't really know those that well. I meant to get the arrows out. That's alright. Alright, let me concentrate for a second because I'm really being dumb here. There it is. Okay, so now we're totally in logic. I told you it probably had to be in here. That's fine. We just did everything without it. So here's the cool part. If we have the medallion to open Mire, we're in go. So we're still gonna open up things here just in case, because I'm not coming back in. And if we find Ether, then we're definitely in go. There's only one item left in here. Oh, that's because we didn't get the big keys. It's right there. So we had to come in here anyway. That would have been really funny if I didn't pay attention to that. And I would have mirrored out thinking, oh, we're almost gonna go anyway. Alright, so we're gonna mirror, beat Eastern, and then I think I'm gonna go to the Mire area immediately so we can just find out whether or not we're in go. And that way we could just rip through these dungeons and be done. Swag. Okay. It would be great if it's Bombos or Quake. Then I'll feel vindicated skipping Turtle Rock. And Hera, for that matter. Nice cancellation. Alright. And Eastern's got an item on Armos anyway, so we'll find out what that is. Oh, hold on. Gotta do the swag again. So, Zex, what are the presets from Zelda? Does that do a lot of the drop shuffle, too? Because I know, like, the Zelda Woods thing, I guess that's just something that was developed there. I don't know what else it entails. Oh, okay. Just the name of the preset? Okay. But it's a mystery weight, so what type of things have turned on when you've run those? Has it been the random drops? Because I know I've seen you run a couple things, but I don't know what other settings you might have seen at different points. Because those are neat. I haven't done a seed with that yet. Okay, that one's not an entrance shuffle. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. And as you can see, I don't shy away from dumb settings. I might not be fast at them, but I just enjoy doing something different. Oh, I missed them twice. Powder. Alright, that's nice. Decent chance at swordless 20th. Oh yeah, I've done one swordless seed ever. It was funny because it was a mystery, and what happened was I was racing it with my buddy and years ago, and we didn't know it was swordless because, like I said, mystery. And he found out at the same time I did, But that's because he walked into Ice Palace, and I went on top of Turtle Rock and found out that I was able to use the medallion without having a sword. Fuck, it's Ether! Oh, dude, come on, no! Oh, dude! Be under the doormat! That's not Ether! Damn middle finger. I just got the middle finger twice. Well, if it's not here, we'll go and clear out Ice, Swamp, and then we'll do Red Bomb or something and see what we find. Alright, that ain't it. What was this? Oh yeah, because we can do that now, too. Alright. Ah, what a bummer. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just play it safe. We have 2 Bs. Let's get rid of these things. We have money. Let's grab some potions, just in case. Because every now and then, I like to be dumb and nice. Especially since we don't have half magic. Now I'm gonna be sad if this medallion's up on Death Mountain in either one of those dungeons. We just need to believe it's here. Okay, check that too. Take that. Immediate big key. Getting the big key is good because then I can just do this and not worry about it. That was horrible. That's still bad. That's better. Thank you. It's item 1. Item 2, not happy. I think let's just drop down. Yeah, this is the right move, I think. If it's here, it is. Alright, so this didn't have it. We could just grab the small key and go then. Oh, no, I have the small key. We can just go right to the boss. Okay. Alright, swamp it is. Really was hoping we could go mode swamp. Alright. Crossing the fingers. Give me ether. Nope. We're gonna do this like we're not gonna do left side, but then we'll come back in if there's more than a couple items, because we're gonna just need to. We're gonna hope that it's not there. Two items, so skipping left for now sounds like a good idea. We shall see. Well, something either in the big chest or left-hand side. Okay, left-hand side's loaded. Unfortunate. That guy just didn't slash. Oh, he just did that? Cool. Nice shot. Alright. Two items left in here. We gotta come back in. It sucks. But if it's here, I'll feel good. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, I hope this trip's worth it. This thing sucks. Get out of my way. Dang bugs. Come on. There we go. Let me guess. Big key? No. Alright. Well, the good news is we don't have to go to the big chest, because that's where the big key is. Locked in its own. The bad news is was not the answer. Damn it. I'm gonna be pissed because it's probably gonna be TR. I still have Hera up there too, though. And Hera's got the green pendant, so that's actually also not great because it's like, so what do? Beat Hera first and then just wait on the green pendant? Or do you check it because that could be it? Or whatever. Nice music. There's really just no good answer to it, so we could just hope it's on Magic Bat. That would be great. But I have a feeling I'm going back up the mountain. Nice. Exactly. I mean, I don't feel like I made a bad play. I mean, it's just unfortunate that it's just not in the checks that I could do after I made that play, right? Oh, you know what else I should do? Alright, let's go nuclear option. And just make sure... Let's just make sure. Because wouldn't this be shit? I might as well get the knowledge, though, that I can flute out of here. Yup. Okay, thank God. Mountain it is. Hair is shorter. Let's go in there. Let's see if we get lucky. And Spike Cave is kind of the weird thing, too. Like, it's... With the amount of health I have, I believe it's technically in Logic. But I don't have a safety yet. But if I get a safety in Hera, I might just go ahead and check that. Okay. there's one item. Good. What did I say? What did I say? For God's sakes. Let's check Spike Cave. I know we glanced at that. That just didn't mark off. Bumper was nothing. I mean, I'd be happy if it's in Spike Cave, because then we're just done. So don't get me wrong. I know I could run out, but here's my crazy thought. If I gotta do this anyway, watch this. Let's just turn this in, then we'll go right back up. I'm really banking on the, I hope I don't have to go into Turtle Rock play, but I'm sure that we're gonna be going right back up the mountain in a minute. That sucks. Okay, let's go for it. We should have taken that ice rod as a sign. Can you just F off? Thank you. Now, the interesting thing is, so I'm kind of a mix on this. If Ether's early, obviously we could just leave, because we know. Have I dipped this earlier, and Ether was early, I might have stuck in there just to see if there's anything else, because it was fully beatable. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can look at the bright side of that. I know that as soon as I find this, I'm leaving. So I can hope it's in one of the first few checks here. That would be amazing. So that is unlikely to happen, but hey, we could hope. We could believe. Yeah, your clown riding would have paid off in this seed. I mean, it's not necessarily clown. I've done that too, and then the problem is, I swear to God, it's like, anytime I actually do it, it doesn't pay off, and then if I'm like, no, I'm not doing it this time, it would have been the right move, right? It's just, that's how it is. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, we're gonna have to go a little bit deeper here. Though there should be an item... Well, not should be, but there could be an item on Chain Chomp. I'm getting a little messed up here. But we have a fairy in a bottle, so I'm not worried about it. If this guy could leave me alone, that'd be great. Did not. I'm gonna refill here. I mean, technically, it might not even be in this dungeon. It could just be a Mimic Cave. But either way, we gotta obviously go through here, but... we will see. So naturally, this seed's got 2 required pendant dungeons. It's amazing. Get out of here. This thing's gonna make me go all the way down. It's probably gonna be on freaking Trinox, because why would it be anywhere else? Or if the seed really wants to troll the shit out of me, it just gives me the shovel in here. That would be amazing. Honestly. Ah, whatever. Okay. Alright. Look at that. Dumb. It's always laser bridge. I mean, sometimes, man, it's gotta be a TR troll. That's why I even said when I saw it was a pendant, I'm like, I hate that. I really do. Like, this seed was giving everything until the one item has to be in a bad spot, right? I feel like every open seed does that. Like, there's always just one item that's in a shit spot. And you just have the hope to make the right call early. At least this time it wasn't Ice Rod. Didn't even need that. Let's just, nice miss. This guy's still being a jerk. Okay. Well, at least the good news is, if we could just get the big key, we can get out of here real fast. And as I always say, when you want a Godmire, it's not going to be a Godmire. Nice. Bonk. Let's do that. Come on. See? Not going to happen. I'm gonna skip cutscene chest, because there's a likelihood that it's not there if that's not a key. Nice. First try. Big key? Gotta be kidding me. It's actually there. What an asshole seed. Wow, that does not happen very often. Hey, at least I could say I got the shovel. That's bad. I will say for the record, that was the correct gamble. It was just unfortunately wrong in this case. You know what? Let's also just be on the safe side here. We don't need to... I mean, I know I have a Fury in a bottle still, but we don't need to take risks. Alright. GT time. Oh, man. Bummer. The seed that could have been, except Turtle Rock had an item. Well, if we're lucky, we could finish this up with, if there's a big key, like an early big key, that would be really nice after all that. Let's see if we get lucky with that one. At least the music for this, MSU pack and GT is pretty good. Seven's your guess, X? Let's find out. Not on one. Here's 2 through 5. Let's see what we get. 2. 3. Nice. Bug nut. 4. 5. Well, if it's 7, it's in Hope Room. Let's see if you're right. Six! Oh, you were so close. That's Scanler's number. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Supposed to open the left one first? Sorry, I do it that way. Because then I can go right down to the switch. You lose. Good day, sir. I know, it was close. It was close. Okay, let's get this right. There we go. Face the correct direction, please. And I'm gonna grab some more arrows just because. Let's go. Alright, so I can get like mid 140s on this seed, which, considering the Ether Hunt, I guess that's alright. We'll see how it pans out. Okay, enough. Man, when I went and checked that Meyer medallion the first time, I was so sad. Aw. No, I do DM routing typically. So I'll do those 5. The torch and the 4 chests there, and then I usually go back in to Hope Room and then go right and then go back left. That's the way I've been doing it lately, and, you know, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but GT is kind of a hit and miss routing anyway. Okay. Can you please... Thank you. Like, there's really no perfect way to route GT. It's just... Okay. Wow, you're an asshole. There we go. Fire Rod, be true. Aw, man. Okay. Whatever. I was too early. I was too right. Okay. That's a good makeup for that. Grab this. And I have absolutely no reason to... Like, Butter Sword would be nice, but I'm not opening up chests upstairs to look for that. Ooh. That was a weird dash. Cute. Just enough to do these 4 torches. Good. I hope I have just enough to powder. I do not! That's fine. I'll grab it there. It's better to have the extra health than not. Just because. Alright, let's wrap this up. I hate this pattern. Got a double out of it. Double. No, that was a triple I got. Cool. 2, 3, 1. I'll take it. Yeah, he's not going to a good spot. $11, 12. Take it. Stay there. Yeah, I can get both. Why not? Whoops. cool. Good Ganon fight. We'll see how this time compares. Thank you for the GG's, Canary. Bacon, pork, or ham. Lovely. Thank you for the GG, Zax. Thanks for hanging around today, guys. This was fun. Always nice that I got a couple people to chat with. And yeah, that stupid ether really just made it kind of a bummer at the end, didn't it? Other than that, it was like a nice seed for me up until that point. Let's see what some people have posted for times so far. Wow, 129.19. I'm wondering if I'm going to be at the low end of this one just because I didn't go into TR. 207.54 from somebody. 135.38. So yeah, I definitely, if I would have gone in and taken that risk, it would have been good. 133.28 from Limp Bagel. Nice job, man. Because I could have done a couple things quicker. Wow, Bagel beat Doggy this week. Yeah, 139.39. 142.15, which I won't beat. 220.49. 151.27 from somebody. 144.21. Kirby at a 124. Okay, no surprise there. 119. What did you end up with, Canary? Because I have to refresh. Yours just wasn't up here yet. I have to refresh the post. Let me see if I see you on here. Here you are. 138.14. Nice job. Very good. Yeah, nice job. Yeah, if you did the TR play, that I'm sure is going to make the difference for a lot of people. Someone got a 119. Holy shit, that's so good. Yeah, I'm always happy if I get a sub 140, and I feel like amazing if I get a sub 130 in one of these, because everything is kind of like whatever. But I'm not, like, it is what it is. Like, I played it well up until I had to hunt for that one item, so I just was really like, I don't want to go into TR, even though I should have just gone into TR. But, I mean, it could have been in any of the places I was checking. So it's not like I was doing stuff that was like, oh, it can't be here. Like, it just wasn't in the first place I looked. So, that's fine. Let me see here. He's just starting. Cool. Alright. Well, a 144.41. So, I'll take it. 166 item collection. So, not that much more than what some people did. But, yeah, definitely could have had some cleanup. But, you know, whatever. I was checking a whole bunch of stuff looking for that dumb ether medallion. It would have been nice to get it early. But hey, you know what? We're going to take a moment here. We're going to go and do a little raid. I noticed, if you want to see some more randomizer stuff today, Sin Dennis, who was the Gold Sword champion for this year's Mentor Tournament, is doing some cross keys ladder race right now. So why don't we just jump in, say hi, and root him on. He's only about 5-6 minutes into this one, so it's pretty early. And let's jump in and check him out. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll be back probably tomorrow night for the Kaz Boots race, which I know is late for you, Canary, but that's probably the next time I'll be on. So see ya. Adios.